So we see this national high school movement going, and we kind of narrow our minds to the competitive side where it's just a race. But I think that's just such a small part of what this is actually doing. And what this is doing is embodying like the human spirit, right? It is taking something that you love to do, that you can be competitive at, but also flipping it around and having it provide you this extreme excitement and fun and joy, and also you then are happier to go out and share that. You share it with your parents or your neighbor or your cousin, and all of a sudden you're this conduit to this happiness and this thing that people are like, well, I never even thought I would ever do that. It's why we see coaches, it's why we see parents like picking up the bike kind of after the fact.
Hello everybody, welcome to Clif Park. Thank you all for coming. Volunteer service is an integral part of the success of our NICA leagues, and so we award 2 recipients in this category. Our first is Scott Armstrong. Scott has donated hundreds of hours to the SoCal League, even though he has no children racing with him yet. He genuinely cares about youth cycling and cycling in general. He has been SoCal's chief course marshal since the 2011 season and has worked 28 full weekends of racing, usually from Saturday morning through Sunday night, all as a volunteer. Scott also provides important input into race operations outside of course marshaling and has helped train staff from other leagues who have made their way through SoCal. Scott is an integral part of what makes the SoCal program a success. A well-deserved congratulations to Scott.
Obviously, I'm not Scott. Scott's coming, but we're waiting for his dad because we really want him.
Dad, come all the way down to the right.
Yeah, so we're gonna pause while he for a little bit.
Lars.
Yeah.
Lars is almost 18 months.
Yeah, Lars.
I think
Okay, up comes Dad.
Let's make it real loud. Dad's in the house. Woo! Yeah, Dad. Get up here, Dad.
So hey Rick, I lost the speech that I wrote. Rick, that's why Rick thinks it's funny. No, I'm okay. I don't.
Can everybody hear?
Use the mic.
They can't hear.
Okay. So 6 years ago, I was invited by a friend who had worked with the NorCal League with Matt Fritzinger and did some photography. And she's like, hey, the SoCal League has this fundraiser thing on the Queen Mary. I think you should come. It'd be totally cool. So like, high school mountain biking, that sounds cool. I had no idea, I had no idea it was happening. And so we went up, happened to be sitting at a table with Bob Roll and Brian Lopes, which is pretty bad, and listened to Bob talk, which is always super duper fun, you know, depending on which stories he chooses to tell. And so I've heard, I guess there was some shenanigans a few years ago. But anyway, I got involved. I met Matt Gunnell and started talking to Matt about the league. And Matt and I have similar backgrounds, and so we got along pretty well. And I told him, hey, I'd like to be involved any way that I can. So I got a call not too long after that and became the chief course marshal for the SoCal League.
Yeah, Lars.
So, at the time, I didn't have any children. I didn't think I was gonna have children. It really wasn't in the plan. And I'm like, well, I totally love mountain biking. I've been riding since '86, and I want to totally help out any way I can. You know, I don't have kids, but I'm gonna help other people's kids. So that's why at the time, I'm like, this seemed to be the thing to do. And so now I have Lars. So Lars in about 14 years should be rolling up to the line at a middle school race. So I know, I'm almost done. That is long-winded. But that's his choice. But I want to, we're going to expose him to everything we can. But I'm hoping that he chooses to follow on the mountain biking theme. So, but the reason, and back to the volunteer thing, like, even when I didn't have kids, I wanted to be involved because it's a really important sport. It's really important to give kids this kind of a program. The NICA program is unlike anything I've ever seen. I've done a bit of racing in my time, not a lot, but I've done some, and I've seen a lot of different races, a lot of different programs. NICA blows it away. The way they support the kids, they support the staff and the families, is just way beyond any other sport that I've been involved in. So that's why it became really important for me, especially when we got Lars, to continue on. So I don't know how long I'll be the chief course marshal, but at the very least, hopefully I can get him up and running here in about 14 years on a mountain bike and racing some races. So there are a lot. You guys are all volunteers. Thank you for all your help. I don't ever feel like what I do is the most important thing out there. I think everybody else does. What they do is most important. And there's some other volunteers here that are going to be getting some awards. So I want to thank them for their help and for giving me the chance to be involved, because I really love NICA. I love the SoCal League, and I love all the people involved. So thank you very much.